Hey everyone, this is going to be for Monday, August 8th, and it's the maiden voyage of the Magical Dogs Tarot. Use the companion book to read the story that's in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a context need to know card, sort of like past energy, right? And then we'll do current energy, future energy, and then some advice at the end. And I've got the little stand up for that. I think there's space for 4 cards. So this is just sort of impromptu. This may or may not resonate. So Spirit, what guidance do you have? What story, what anything you have from the doggos for the general collective at this time, for whom it will resonate for? Whenever the time is divine, please and thank you so very much. All right, let's get first card for past energy. Oh, there we go. Current energy. All right, actually we've got 2, and there we go. And for the future, it's also very good to kind of break the deck into. Been working it a little bit. There we go. And now for the advice. We got 2 cards. All right, here we go. Let me grab the book. Okay. All right. Past energy. The call in reverse. I do believe that's the judgment in reverse. Since there was 2 there. Barely room. Okay, here we go. The call. Yeah, that's judgment. I see the 2 X's. Roman numerals for 20. All right. Let's see what it says in the story. Here we go. In a forest clearing darkened by the overhanging boughs of trees, a lone spirit canine appears. We're going to go ahead and show you the card. That way you see it better. There you go. We already know it's in reverse. A strange spectral light emanates from within as he raises his head against the gentle falling rays of moonlight. His otherworldly howl sounds out a call of awakening. Rustling leaves can be heard all about as the pack appears along the edges of the clearing. Emerging from the surrounding darkness, their ears perked up to the call. They move slowly in the angelic glow. As with all things, his magical vision will pass with the night, and a new beginning will rise with the coming dawn. You may be scrutinizing yourself too harshly, leading to self-doubt. When you quiet negative self-talk, you can hear your true destiny calling you. Open your heart and know your own worth. You are part of something grander from a courageous line. Embrace it. So it appears that something that happened in the past led you to have some self-doubt and a little bit of disillusionment and maybe being a little bit self-deprecating, not having trust in yourself, maybe being disconnected from your higher self in the past. Okay. Current energy. We have the trickster in reverse. That's the devil in reverse. And the 3 of swords. I'm so curious to see what it says about the trickster. And I will go ahead and actually put that in the upright for you guys. Let me see if I can find it in the book here. Of course, I went too far. There we go. I like the way they did this card. This is jackal. Is it a jackal? No, it's a coyote. Of course it would be a coyote. Love those guys. They're actually a lot smaller than you would think. All right. Among the dancing shadows of a firelit cave stands the trickster of Native American lore, Coyote. The rough rock walls are marked with petroglyphs that speak of the legends of this complex character. He gazes back over his left shoulder, his face drawn into a grin, and voices his canine laugh. A loose rope is tied about his neck, its dangling end chewed and frayed. Coyote was once bound, but refusing to be the scapegoat of the pack, he has released himself. And he was in reverse. The time has come to throw off your shackles. You may have finally reached the conclusion that it's better to free yourself than languish in a bad situation. You may ask allies for help breaking free, but the main work is yours, and it's worth it. The keywords on this card, although we should just call them like, I don't know, commands, word commands, because dogs, right? Reclaimed power, recovery from abuse, a way out, breaking bad habits, breaking chains, and releasing. So, in the current energy, there's some freedom. And we have the Three of Sky. Put that a little closer in the center so the light's better. Kind of sort of there. All right. That would be the Three of Swords. That is Aquarius energy. So this is definitely a card of there we go. Communication, right? So it's like maybe speaking truth. An ominous sky pours out its watery fury on the desolate land below. 3 members of the Sky Pack have found their journey interrupted and their fellowship broken. Biting hail has turned into driving rain and offers no swift solace to their predicament. The unrelenting storm has turned dry gullies to swift raging streams and has cut them off from each other. Trapped upon their different banks, the distances between them have grown too wide to leap, and the waters too swift to swim. One turns in sorrow to look upon his companions, another howls in her loneliness, and the third casts a heartbreaking gaze at the swiftly rising waters that threaten to separate them further. Heartbreak may be part of life, but knowing that doesn't make it hurt any less. You may be facing a separation, and the trickster being in reverse, freeing yourself, does indicate that. But it could very well be not just from a relationship. It could be that you just started recovery of something, right? Okay. You may be facing a separation or feeling rejected and lonely. These feelings might make you want to avoid relationships and withdraw from others in the future. But no dog is an island. Like the wording of this. In time, you'll be able to feel the pain, release it, and go forward with a courageous heart. Keywords are heartbreak, separation, lonely, loss, rejection. So, and the future energy, as to not confuse, we'll go ahead and put these back. You can see the back sides of them. You have the Six of Sea in reverse. I'm going to put it upright. And that's a card of nostalgia, children, past life. Okay, hold on a sec, I got there. It is Scorpio energy. Okay. A deep pool fed by cool springs emerging from the bluffs above is the perfect spot to while away a hot summer day. A reunion of 6 old pack mates and a visit to a favorite place from their youth has awoken their inner puppies and let them out to play. Oh, I like the way they depict this card. With the kitty tarot, it's literally kittens playing in a pool. So I like that it's older dogs doing that. All right, that's nice. All right, moving forward. Running, jumping, and splashing by surrendering to the moment that they have all reconnected to that innocent original self. There is often a benefit in reflecting on the happy past and its fond memories. For by bringing them into the present, we can then project opportunities for joy into our futures. In the reverse, it's fun to look back, but living in the past isn't practical. We tend to see our youth through rose-colored glasses and think that everything was better then. Don't let nostalgia close you off to progress. The youth today have as much to say as you did in your time. Remember your youth, but let it remind you that the future matters too. Keywords: living in the past, arrested development, need to move on, look to the future. So perhaps there's some old situation that you're freeing yourself from, and maybe you do need to be aware of reminiscing too much on the good times of that situation and forgetting the bad times, right? Okay, that could be definitely something that Spirit is trying to say right now. Just be mindful. You're moving towards progress, right? So the advice we have, don't fall, don't fall. We have Sea Guardian, that's the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Sun. All right, Sea Guardian. Just remember where it is. Okay, there we go. I like how they did it. Guardians for the Knights. Okay. The advice is here. Moving with calm ease, totally at home in her element, the Sea Guardian glides through the waves. Beside her swim a pair of fish, one golden yellow, symbolic of her light heart, joy for life, and loving friendships, and the other green, the color of abundance and fertility. Above her leaps a flying fish, its fins like wings. It represents spirit and imagination. A beautiful Springer Spaniel, she is both charming and romantic. She bears a collar of a pearl and a shell, the emblem of her office. Entrusted by the Alphas, she roams the borders of the realm guided by her heart and acts as messenger for the pack. It's fun to be playful, but be careful with the hearts of others. What are your expectations? Acting on emotional impulses alone can make the nature of a relationship carelessly unclear, leading to jealousy and misunderstandings. Keywords: idealism, moodiness, emotionally impulsive, flirtatious, and careless. And then Sun, card of happiness. So it's more like just heating others around you in the pursuit of your own, right? A luminous white Hokkaido. That's what kind of dog that is. I was trying to remember. Frolics through a vast field of vibrant sunflowers as the afternoon sun hangs brilliantly overhead. His bright coat is a symbol of his strength and purity of spirit. Around his neck, a charm fashioned as a reed sung hangs upon a beaded cord, a reference to optimism and vitality to honor the bringer of all life. A scarf of scarlet red speaks of the sun's warmth and radiance. The wispy clouds dance above the sun overhead with their magic. They have conjured the phenomenon of a rainbow sun dog. Oh, I see it now. It's right there. Okay. A sign of truth and harmony. Live your bliss. It's your moment in the sun, you lucky dog. You have every reason to feel confident and happy, and you radiate that light into the lives of those around you. Whatever you want to accomplish should be met with success. The path ahead is clear. Challenges you've endured have only served to empower you. Now you can revel in confidence, success, and good fortune. Keywords: optimism, pure joy, confidence, success, victory, glory, growth, prosperity, vital energy, warmth, and good times. There you go, guys. Hopefully that resonated. I do plan on doing more of these. I love this book. Maybe we'll blend it with the kitty tarot and see what happens. Have, a little battle out on the card table with the dogs and the cats, right? Who knows? They might get along. All right. Have a good one.